pay dispute involving multiple cast members of Yellowstone is now said to be resolved, offering a major hint about the future of the legendary TV series. Now, we know they're currently resuming the filming of their final season. Whether or not that will feature iconic actor Kevin Costner, who played John Dutton on the series, remains to be seen. Of course, the show is really coming to a short end after there was a dispute between Kevin Costner and show creator Taylor Sheridan, and it had a lot to do with the show's scheduling and whether or not they were meeting deadlines. Kevin Costner has said in interviews that the shooting went longer than it was supposed to, and of course there were that reports about his marriage where it was said that there were disputes in his own relationship about whether or not he was shooting the show too much. And so we've heard a lot about all of this that led to friction with the series, and ultimately it's now coming to an end. But it was such a popular TV series. It was the most popular TV series of the last decade. The writing on the show has been incredible. But we're in this really unique situation where we're in the middle of the final season, but the last episodes aired in January of 2023, so over a year and a half ago, and now they're finalizing that. But they've got some really popular characters on the show. Of course, Rip Wheeler, Beth Dutton, and Kayce Dutton as well. And there is some big reporting on the plans they have coming up in the future that's probably going to make a lot of fans of Yellowstone happy. I'd love to hear what you think about this entire situation down in the comments. Now, at one point, there was even conversation about Matthew McConaughey taking over the lead role in the series, but it's unclear the status of that right now. But there are certainly big plans for the future of Yellowstone. This is from Screen Rant with some reporting about the big news involving the future of Yellowstone. So this is from Screen Rant. It says 3 Yellowstone stars returning for new spinoff after reportedly resolving pay dispute. So one of the main issues with this entire series, as there have been numerous disputes with numerous different cast members, and when you're dealing with all of that, it's kind of tough to overcome that with longevity. And so I think that's why we're seeing this show end maybe a few seasons before. I have faith in the writers, but if you don't have the participation of Kevin Costner in the final season, and we don't know what that looks like yet, but it's going to be really hard to carry that forward without him, or to tell that story, I should say. It says the upcoming Yellowstone spinoff will feature 3 main returning actors in an encouraging update for the high-profile project, first announced May 2023. Following Kevin Costner's departure, it continues in the latest update from the What I'm Hearing newsletter at Puck. This is their reporting. It said that Cole Hauser, Kelly Riley, and Luke Grimes are finalizing their deals and will reprise their respective roles as Rip Wheeler, Beth Dutton, and Kayce Dutton. So that's huge news with 3 of these major characters, and instead of carrying forward as Yellowstone, it's going to be an entire new series, seemingly focused in present day, and it's going to carry that story forward. And I do think that's exciting, but I wonder how those of you feel about it being without Costner. Now, it points out, even though the Yellowstone spinoff has been announced for over a year, there's very little that is actually known about the series. Back in November, it mentioned the project could be called 2024. That would fit with the titles of the other Yellowstone spinoffs like 1923 and 1883. The good news about all of this is that they did recently start filming again. It says they aired their last episode more than a year ago in January of 2023. They decided to split the season into 2 parts. Talks of infighting over scheduling and script delays between Costner and showrunner Taylor Sheridan ensued for many months. Now, this is promising. Kevin Costner, though, recently said he wants to return to the show to finish his character. I'd like to be able to do it, but we haven't been able to. I thought I was going to make 7 seasons, but right now we're at 5. So how it works out, I hope it does. But they've got a lot of different shows going on. Maybe it will. Maybe this will circle back to me. If it does, and I feel comfortable with it, I'd love to do it. So now they've been filming for over a week and still no news yet on whether Kevin Costner is on set filming this show. That'll be a big surprise for sure. Whenever we learn that, and that'll probably tell us about these future episodes, but it would be really hard without Kevin Costner on screen. So, but it is exciting about this new series. We'll see as we know more. Let me know what you think in the comments, and be sure to hit that subscribe button right here for the latest news and updates from CountryCast.